疲れた。フルル。
そいつ大体隠れてるじゃねえか。
フル、
感じるぞ。窮した民の。
どうした？
おい、
いや、
あ、
まった。よし。
ロ
いや。
菓子うまかったな。じいさんが必死になるのも
おや？
なあ。
ほう。
ちょっと話を聞いてみようぜ。
困っている人がいるかもね。
少し強そうだけど見返りも面倒そうな相手で
かくまりちまってる。
あがくがいい。私の手が。風に舞え。流星樹ランドだ。
いけるぞ。
しよう。こっちの番だ。
私確実についてる。
なんか機嫌いいな。
冷静に。私が援護する。燃えろ。
飛んでいる相手なら任せなさい。
総流連歌。こうも飛び回られてはな。
分かってるわ。私が落とす。決めた。
しよう。
あっさり勝てたな。
俺たちは強くなりすぎたのかもしれない。
いいことだろう。
乗ってこいよ。
雰囲気が変わった。油断するな。
に謝った。あいつ仕留められるか。
やるなら
聞いた方が身のためだ。やっとやっと生きた。早い時は任せたまえ。そういうレベルだ。君からは目を離せない。我々が皆を助ければいけるぞ。ライズ。
Oh, sorry, my mic's muted. Yeah, you can do that. I've been in a lot of pain from my anxiety. I'll check it out. Not having a very good day.
休ませてくれ。いい連携だったな。
演武局といったところか。仕掛けてくるぞ。
How are you doing today?
すんげえきつかった。
このまま進むのかは熟慮すべきだな。
お友達がいるの？
なるほど。承知し。素晴らしい品に出会えた。
Is my mic on? Oh yeah, it is on. I'm just trying to relax. I've had a really rough day with my mind. This past week, actually. It's been really hard. Mine really hasn't given me any kind of break. Just gonna play some games and just try to relax. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I've been in pain all day. My stress levels are too got upset last night because I looked at
フルルフルル
how
に
bad
反
the
応あ
channel
り
was doing. I just kind
何
of
か
have,
視線を感じるわ。
だ
I have my numbers blocked.
どうし
I talked about it in my community post, but
かん
earnings are down a lot. Try to just like not think about it.
あまり感心できませんよ。安請け合いも最後のやり取りも。
今のニズは悲哀を拭えないで
Just trying to fight all the Gigantos. I don't care about this other stuff. But yeah, I might not talk much tonight. Looking to just hang out, grind on this a bit, go to bed.
レナの席を持つ私は手を差し伸べねばおいなる落ち
え
I'm sorry if I don't put much into the channel. I have like all
下
these
手な期待
overviews
を
to
持
do
た
and
せない
stuff.
方が良か
I
ったの
just,
では。
死亡で種の壁を越
I
えた
just
者に
haven't
感
felt
動を
like
覚
doing
え
it.
た
I haven't been able to.
私が期待したかった
Haven't been able to like act like I'm okay.
気持ちはわかります
I got really stressed when my neighbors
困ってい
today.
る人がいるみたい
よし
Felt like I was going to explode. And I can't always take
Yeah.
on their stress.
おいやこうしている間にも魚たちが減っているかもしれない。は一刻を争うわ。急ぎましょう。
大げさだなふる
I feel bad asking for help, but I
フ
mean,
ルルフルルに反応あ
I
り
saw my analytics, which they don't let you hide. I wish I could just hide them. I saw it. I saw I was I made like $80 this month. That's it's demoralizing. Put this much work into it.
さっさと片付けましょう。これで
I know it'll pick up later. It's not my fault. It's the algorithm. It just hasn't been any.
流れが
There
来てん
really
じゃねえ
hasn't
か
been anything to really grow my channel with right now. Gaming wise, it's been pretty dry. I'm glad I got the Toonche stuff done. That game only took like 8 hours. I'm sure those videos will do a bit better when the game is out and people are looking for it more actively. I had fun playing that game. And it's pretty bad roguelike, I have to admit. Not a very good roguelike, but for just to beat 'em up with, you know, stuff to grind for, I think it accomplishes what it set out to do. I just feel like the roguelike stuff, it's just not implemented very well. It feels like it's just there to pad out the game instead of actually make it like something you want to keep playing. Like a lot of the other
あれ
action
が倒すべき相手か
There's no builds or anything. I think that's what really hurts it. You know, I beat the game and nothing even unlocked. It's just like, oh, you get more story. It's like, well, I already saw the ending, so like, I
あの光っているやつは
need a bit more of a gameplay hook than that. Like more cutscenes.
一
Kind
休
of
み
had
し
a
ない
lot
か。
hinging on maybe there would be like a hard mode or like more items would unlock or something, but it really is just
何かあったんだろうか
nothing.
お
It's weird that that's the second roguelike I've played where they put like a lot of emphasis on the story, but then there's no justification for
なんでこんな
Like
ことに
going back in there and
シオン
fighting
は
stuff.
別
That's what's really random about it. Like
それくらいいいだろう
Skull was a lot like that too. Skull actually has a pretty decent story. It's not like groundbreaking or anything, but it's nice that it was there. It really helped to, push you towards actually finishing the game. But then you just spawn back in the castle and you go fight your father again. It's like
図体は立派だけどよ
and Tuche kind of has the same problem. It's like it doesn't work. I'd rather just have like no story.
いくらでも相手になって灰になれ爆を
That's just my opinion, though.
私なら動ける分かったもう無理はできないよ
気をつける交流連結も俺は動くい交流連結だ何が食らったおい大丈夫かやれるディスケル交流風レイトケしようリカバー全力でいけそうだレンガだ倒れろ崩れたここで決めてやるまだ俺はそれになる風に燃えレンガだこの水もう蹴りがどうだねえか油断禁物意味はわかるバカにすんのタグナリはいになれレンガだ
I'm not talking very loud today either. I'm not in a good state at the moment. Alright.
確実に
This game is pretty loud.
そこ甘いわね
魔人剣
Alright, is that better?
ついて
なんか機嫌いいな
It should be better. If it's not, I'll turn it down more. Yeah, it's not a good roguelike. It really isn't. It's not a good roguelike. It doesn't have the things that you need for a roguelike. Your builds and decision making and stuff. It's kind of like missing all of those things.
やれやうちょ選択でも
I'm sure they'll expand upon it later,
み
but
なが
don't buy that game expecting, Dead Cells, Wizard of Legend, Skull, those kind of games where the runs are like greatly different every time, and you have to really think about what to choose and plan things out. There's none of that in
嬉
that
しそうだ
game.
ね
Most of the items are useless.
ティオハリム
I mean, actually playing the game, it
全て
feels
気に
like
なってましたがあれはなんだ
they tacked that stuff on at the last couple months of downtime, but then you go on their
良き死の機運でも降りて
Kickstarter,
きていたの
and it's mentioned
気に入ったもの
roguelike
があった
stuff
か
was
ね。
mentioned like before they even making the game, so I'm not sure what happened there. Could tell they took like inspiration from the combat,
なんで
like
つぶ
a lot of character action games, but the roguelike aspects of it are very weak. Oh, you sent it? Alright, hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me see. I'll check this out right now. I'll go pee first. Alright, I got it. Give me a bit here. I'm gonna fight this boss and then I'll check it out. Yeah, I watched some reviews for Tianding.
ぐれになってまで釣り場なんか。
Seems like that game will be a little bit better at achieving what it set
だ
out
っ
to
て
do.
よ。
何どうした
I hear there's a lot of
いや、
talking though, so I don't know how the replay value is going to be in that.
囲まれてますね。
倒れるこれで終わりだ。その調子で続けて。なんとかまた私も援護するわ。
いつも助かっとります。では心置きなく撃退したまえ。
闇に沈みつけて。
Beat these enemies.
食事までちゃうぞ。
Add 2 digits of health and call me in the morning. This game's presentation's really weird, especially like second time playing it. The game looks beautiful, but then like the things that matter, like enemy variety and stuff, it's really lacking. There really only are like a dozen enemy types in this game. Some of them just even get
えらく広い洞窟
make
だ
the
な。
model larger and then make them a
逆に
boss.
ひんやりしてる。
夜光石の光が水に映ってとっても幻想。
It's like they spent their entire budget on making the game look like an actual
あ
modern
あ、
game.
どこも
That would have been fine if it
この
still
気持
looked
ちのぬるぬるで嫌になる
ancient. I would have been fine with that, but I understand that they
やってやれ
had to make it look better.
三日月よ君は生きてたらお似合いよ行くわよ
The more you play this, it's obvious
こ
that
れで
they put a little bit too much time into the visuals. There's not that many unique boss
こ
fights
の
in
頃
this
つい
game.
ているみたい
Pretty much just the main villains. A lot of the other ones are just palette swaps.
問題なさそうな相手だな倒れろ今だ
These things are so irritating.
俺終わりだよ妨害を頼む
一休みしないか
This is supposed to be Undine, but it's like the third boss in the game just recolored. That's it. Somehow you're not supposed to notice.
腕試し
Okay.
こいつが
釣り場を汚す不届き者だな魚たちの恨み受けなさい
やらせない仲間を
敵の術は私がうまいよちっちゃいのがどんどん降ってくる
まとめて蹴散らしてあげるわ
I'm gonna go back to the title screen. Fuck
全
that.
力でいけそうだ
The enemies cast faster on this difficulty, so this boss fight is gonna be like awful. Because they can't even make a unique
一
character
休み
model
しないか
for one of the summon spirits. They're just gonna take the slime boss and give it a different name. Alright, that might help. Yes, this is what happens when you
こいつが
釣り場を汚す不届き者だな魚たち
get
の
rid of all
恨み
the old
Okay, that's
monster models. You get rid of all that.
相手も
How
術
you
を
only
使
have
う
like
ちっちゃいのがどんどん降ってくる
まとめて蹴散らしてあげるわ
勝負に出たら食らってたまるかよ嬉しくない倒れるにはまだ早え
あがくがいいこのやらせない
もう無理はできないわこれで
終わりだ
その調子で続けて
あ入れてやる
私も援護するわ。
万世を期してそばは
そろそろ終わりだな。
あっという間だね。
I'm using a difficulty modifier that makes it so unknown still a challenge. The problem is, I think the guy that made this, he assumed that you could have your powers maxed out.
では一石
If
設
you
けて
know
も
some
ら
of
う
these
ぞ。
bosses,
分かった。
they take
考えておくよ。
until I do that. I don't really want to play through this game again because I know it's a really awesome new game from this month. Walgray's mod definitely made it worth playing again, man. I'm not gonna go through it again until there's like a unique mod.
あったないわ。
親玉の様子をおかしい。
これ以上変になられたらその前に粉々にしてあげます
頼むし。仲間を。よどめは任せな。ここは早い者勝ちだな。この攻
決めて
撃逃すよ。
これで
終わりだ。
よっ
Alright, let's try out this mod.
べっちょべちょだわ。
I think I'll play
プロ
something
と
else.
選択の支度を急ごう。んおおいや
I didn't bother with the fishing in this at all. It's like, I just didn't care. No, the fishing to me kind of felt like, gave me a service game vibe. Like, we want you to do this because we fucked with the game's economy and balance to sell DLC. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna give myself 2 million
やっ
gold.
と着いた。
Although I guess on console you don't have it that easy, but I do. The powers of cheat engine. Oh no, I'm always broke in real life. I don't really need to be... I don't need to be simulating that in a video game. That was a problem a lot of people had with Xillia 2. That game is like a student loan simulator. It's like, you know, I'm playing this to escape my real life, not have 20 million of debt in a video game of all things. It's a little bit weird that Arise is kind of like that too. Okay, so these are separate moves. Sure, I'll try a couple of these. let's try these out. This if Zelia 2 is the student loan simulator,
そいつ大体隠
this
れてるじ
game
ゃねえか
is the growing up poor simulator because you're always broke in this game until the end, pretty much.
今の
Unless
子
you
はどう
spend
だ
like
アルベ
$6
鍛
on
えているよう
DLC,
には
and then experience is a lot smoother. And if you don't do that, it really is like growing up poor. It's a really fun thing to experience in a video game, I'm sure.
やってやれ。切り裂け。我流星。
Oh, that always breaks.
切り裂け。
腹を割ったら食いそうだな。
いけるぜ
Let's。try some of these other ones.
浮雲食えな。やめるな。こっからだぜ。
That's nice.
要素追撃。下す。
Oh shit! Wow.
からだぜ。
Okay.
画量空破。切り裂け。切り裂け。切り裂け。
They look changed to me. Pretty sure I installed them right. Hey, this one's working.
レンガ弾。
I didn't install all of them. That's what you mean.
我流
Is
星。
that supposed to do something different?
我流星。硬いやつは任せろって。浮雲食えな。
Yeah, I have it in there. Was there something wrong with it or what? I have the Eagle Assault one in there too, and it didn't do anything. Do I have to put all of them in there or what? Or can I just install them piecemeal? Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I know they're separate pack files, so me choosing to not install them all shouldn't make a difference. And what's the Glimmer Dragon one supposed to do? I don't have any visual guidance or anything, so I don't know. Mostly just want the ones that give utility, not like big ass spells and stuff. It just makes it harder to see. Oh yeah, I'll just try this later then. Just let me know. Might be something wrong with it. Who knows? Well, what's the Glimmer Dragon one supposed to do? I noticed it was breaking them right away, but other than that, it didn't seem any different. Maybe it's like a mod conflict, but my game's not really that heavily modded. It's pretty much all your stuff, really. I have the difficulty mod, which shouldn't have anything to do with moveset modding. I have the accessories, and then I have the cancel mods. That's it. I don't have, like, a ton of stuff in here. It's not like, it's not DMC5 level of modding where, like, everything is modded. It's really just gameplay stuff. I don't have, like, a bunch of weird costumes or anything. So I don't know why it's doing that. I wonder why it's not working on my end. Do I have to install them all? Is that what it is? Because there's some I didn't want, because I just don't like... I don't like doing a move and then having, like, all these particle effects and stuff. Like, I didn't want the Hegemony Flare one, because I've seen you do that one. Like, I don't want anything that crazy, so I don't have that one installed. Could that be what's causing it? I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, I don't know then. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me try just getting rid of them all and putting them back in. Might be something stupid like that. Some of them worked. Yeah, I don't want anything that's gonna put more particles on the screen, because it's already really hard to read this game. I get the appeal of them, but it's not something I don't want to do. Let's try this again. Let me boot up the game again. Oh, it is? Alright, well, I'll mess with that later then. Yeah, when you have it fixed, I'll try it again. I figured that's what it would be, because, you know, my Arise game is not really heavily modified. Just basic stuff. Not to the level of, like, DMC5, where you have, like, 50 mods installed and you have to figure out which one is crashing the game. Nowhere near that point. Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you do that, and I'll promote it for you.
Sometimes the most important battle is the battle within.
Fight! Victory is fun.
Over here! Slipstream! Out of...
Phenomenal.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Check this out!
It's Morphin time!
May the power protect you all.
What I seek is a use for my power beyond fighting.
Alright, am I gonna get a rage quit? This is the same person.
I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to give up.
Shall we dance? Maximum ninjetti power!
세븐 turner!
Over Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale!
I will never forget this fight. Sometimes the most important battle is the battle within.
Ooh, nice coverage. I like it.
United for all time.
Ah, I had a happy birthday. I think I should be playing this right now. I'm not gonna get pissed off, but I don't think my level of play is there tonight. And that would have won the match pretty much. It would have been a lot harder for this person to come out. Yeah, I'm voting out. Execution's not there tonight. So you can drop the easy version of that link. I don't think Grid's in the cards tonight. I'm high enough in the rankings that most people are
You're no match.
they're running
Power
pretty
Ranger.
optimized teams, and they have pretty good execution. So when you have crappy nights like this, it's like, yeah, you might not want to bother playing. Once you get like top 400, I'd say, you start to get the really serious players. It's usually where I rank, top 500 to 200 every season. Sorry to the Grid Street monsters. I don't think it's in the cards tonight. I'm not playing very well. That's what kind of sucks. It's like most people play ranked, but sometimes ranked can be really frustrating because it's either like rage quitters or you get teams that are really bad matchup to your team. So it can be frustrating. It's a little bit different than like a lot of the other fighting games, like like the Arc Sys games and stuff, where people don't even bother with ranked. A lot of the player base actually is in ranked, and then when you get up to like top 500, the game really struggles to find matches with people who are around that level. The main difference is casual tries to put you in a match as soon as possible, so it's it's a real wild card. You might get somebody, somebody's like son or daughter that's playing and just like doesn't even know what they're doing, and then like the next match will be like somebody who could easily win a tournament. It's a very volatile game to play online. I guess that would be the way to say it. Like if you just want a chill match, really your only guaranteed option is lobbies. People aren't going to rage quit there, obviously. People that are in lobbies in the first place are generally looking to improve. And when you play ranked and casual, it's a real wild card. I just don't get why people rage quit in ranked when they get the loss. The rage quitter gets the loss. The rage quit victim gets the win. It boggles my mind that they do that. I don't get the purpose of it, but it's whatever. I definitely ranked up a lot in that game just from pissing people off to the point where they rage quit.
Get ready. Begin.
What happened? There. Blocking enemy.
Yeah, this game is very humbling. I didn't like it at first, but as I got better at it, I did some grinding to make the game less frustrating. It became pretty fun. This game is mostly just humbling because it doesn't really play like anything else. Like, it plays like a fighting game, but the bosses don't stagger for the most part, except for just frames. They stagger to just frames. Like, other than that, this isn't really good. It's not a combo-heavy game. So, in order to, like, really enjoy this game at all, I kind of had to unlearn. Because I played lots of beat-em-ups, obviously, but... You gotta give it to them. You know, this game it's definitely not easy to get into. But you gotta give it to them for making something original. It's not just like a lot of indie games. Lower tier indie games anyway. It's like it's something you've played before, you know, it's heavily inspired by like a classic game from the 80s and 90s. They made something that's actually pretty unique. No, it's like $20. I think it's on discount right now for $17.
Thank you.
It's like a platformer and a beat 'em up, but it doesn't play like a lot of beat 'em ups. It's not a combo game at all. If you try to play it like one like I did at the start, the game is really frustrating, but after you play it for a bit, you kind of get around that. I don't like the traps, though. I wish the traps were not there. I feel like they're just cheap shots most of the time. don't understand how to parry. I don't know, it's just not fun to me getting one shot. They're essentially like jump scares. I don't care for them at all. I don't understand how to parry. See, that's what I don't like about this game. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. I don't really see what the traps add. They're just annoying. It's just obnoxious. You have to memorize where they are meticulously, or you just get one shot, and your score just goes down drastically. I'm not a fan of them. I definitely would love a mode where they had no traps. They just feel like a gimmick. Probably the main thing I don't like about this game is the traps. Everything else about it is pretty good. But I do need to play the game more. I've only beaten it twice. I'm sure it becomes like just like an arcade game or something. I just have it memorized past the point that... Like, I'm fine with the bosses killing me. That's like, you know, it's better at the game. But when I try to go fast and jump down something and I just get one shot, I feel really pissed off. Not a fan of it. What games have I enjoyed this year? Not many, honestly. It's been a pretty disappointing year for games for me. A lot of dumbed down games. I like Kingdom Hearts 3. I know for most people that's an older game now. It's like 3 years old, but I didn't really play that game until it came out on PC. That game was okay. I enjoyed this game. A lot of the other stuff I played this year was pretty disappointing. New Genesis was disappointing. Samurai Warriors 5 sucked. The Rise first playthrough sucks. With the mods, the game is a lot better. The first playthrough of that game, I hated it. The mods don't prevent it from not being a Tales game, but the mods do make it a lot more fun. Mostly just smaller games like this. Pretty much no good big games for me this year at all, really. I can't think of any. All the larger budget games I was excited for sucked. Punishing Grey Raven, Pinnacle of Combat. I like both of those games. But those are service games, so I don't know if they count. But like normal, you know, one-time purchase games, yeah. Not that many this year. This year kind of burned through my expectations. Pretty sure TSO 2 is dead because of New Genesis, and that's kind of a hard pill for me to swallow because I played that game its entire lifespan. Tales, what bothers me is that they're gonna make all the games like Rise. So much. So that's hard for me to swallow too because Rise has only come to me with mods. The base vanilla game sucks. Combat's bad. I'm not sure if I'm ready for another decade of Tales games that you can play like that. If you're just gonna ask me a bunch of questions, I'd like you to observe my title. I'm trying not to get stressed out tonight. I'm not here to do tier list tonight. I just want to play some games and relax. I don't know, tier list for me for snacks, I kind of changed my eating habits a bit. I will say that. I mostly eat organic snacks these days. Like fruits and veggies and organic chips and stuff. I don't really eat a lot of the normal junk anymore. At least for snacks. I have access to a really nice health food store and I'm trying a lot of things there. I was really addicted to Cheetos popcorn for a while, but it was giving me really bad heartburn, so I stopped eating it. That stuff is dangerous. I would eat like 80% of a bag in one sitting. Cheetos popcorn, that's a top tier snack in my opinion. That shit is delicious, but unfortunately I'm getting older and it was giving me horrendous heartburn. Yeah, I gotta stop eating this. Maybe like once in a while, but I was addicted to it. Just eating too much of it. Stop. Plus, it was bad value because I ate through it so fast. Healthier snacks I'm eating now last a lot longer. It's a win-win. Spending like $3 on that Cheetos popcorn and like devouring it like a day. Not good value for $1, that's for sure. I recommend it though. They have like gas stations. They have like little single serving bags. Those are good to get because it's not a big ass bag that you're not gonna sit there and eat the entire thing. Plus, I found that like the healthier snacks I've been eating, there's more of it in there. That's the other thing. I'm tired of like buying chips and stuff, and then like 60% of the bag is air. Like, it's like you're already eating junk food. Like, I want what I pay for. They're literally just paying for air. Like, I got tired of that too. The healthier snacks I've been eating, they have less air in the bag. I'm not like paying for oxygen. I got on my nerves after a while. Like, I know that in shipping, that the contents of the bag ship. They say that in their fine print. I mean, they're not lying, but it definitely does feel like they put less of it in there than when I was a kid. That Cheetos popcorn bag, that shit's like 40% air, I'd estimate. Yeah, I recommend Cheetos popcorn. That is a That is a top tier snack. It's just that shit is like drugs. I had a very, I wouldn't call it a bad addiction, but I had an addiction to that for like a good chunk of this year. But I got tired of the heartburn. It's like, I need to stop eating this. No, I'm not really a heavy movie watcher at all. I'm not a heavy movie watcher. I haven't had TV for like 10 years. Pretty much since I moved here. I don't miss it at all. Also, TV really messes with my anxiety. The commercials. My neighbor's like that too. She's been paying for Discovery Plus because there's no ads. Ads on TV fucking drive me crazy. I hate them, especially all the medication ads. Those things send me into an anxiety attack like instantly. Can't stand it. Because that law passed in the 90s where they're like, I guess, I don't remember what medication it was, but they lied about the side effects and people died. Now the medication industry is like all fucked up. They can't advertise anything without like telling you like, you know, if you take this, your head might fall off. Or you might get a rectal dysfunction or something, and you have to just explain it in like meticulous detail because of that law. It really makes me anxious. I'm like, I'm good like not watching TV. It'd be like a pill to like make you stop itching, and it's like, oh, it's gonna make your dick fall off. Call the doctor. Your dick falls off after after 2 doses. It's like, alright, yeah, that really sells me on your medication there. And then there's like 18 other side effects. It's like, just statistically, you're probably not going to get those, but I don't know, those commercials are like the weirdest thing on TV, in my opinion. Like, by law, they have to tell you all that shit. And then, like, the visuals for it is people, like, freaking frolicking in the park and shit. It's like, look, this pill's for a peanut allergy. Why is it gonna make my dick fall off? What sense does that make? It's like, not even like a debilitating thing. Food allergies can be debilitating for some people, but some like young millennial couple with their 3-year-old kids like frolicking around while they're talking about it. All right, yeah, great atmosphere. Watch Tokusatsu. It's just I've kind of been lazy to watch that too because I hate doing the torrents. I don't like the torrents as much as I used to. I used to torrent stuff a lot when I was younger, but then I got older. I just kind of like stopped wanting to do that. But now a lot more of it is being released legally, so probably subscribe to those services that have it.
little ones. We're going on an adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the
Island.
second best ending this playthrough. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm very bad at these bosses.
Let's see how you deal with our balls.
I need the last 2 gems. If not, I'm having fun playing the game anyway. This isn't really a story-heavy game. It's just this file of this game is kind of messed up because the items glitched out. A developer contacted me and told me to just cheat my money back. But I bought the game on Switch to support it. So on that one I won't have to do that. This game doesn't overstay its welcome. It pretty much is like arcade like. Be on the long side for like an arcade beat 'em up, but it's nice to see a modern game like this that's actually designed around replayability instead of making like 8 hours doing the same 3 moves over and over. At least that's what a lot of the modern games in the genre are like. We're gonna make it 4 hours long because it's not in the arcades anymore. It's like, well, that makes it not fun to play. Less is more.
Hey there guys, welcome to the Dojo Bar. What can I get you?
No, you don't. You do not unlock more moves. There's lots of just frames and stuff. So the progression mostly comes from getting better at the game. I'm not very good at the just frames yet. Probably need another couple playthroughs. Well, I was about to beat the game today, but then my Switch file, but then the game glitched out. I lost all my money. It's like, oh, I'll play through it again. Actually, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there tonight because of Halloween. Forgot about that. Yeah, I don't have to be there. I have to be there tomorrow night. It's glitched. Can't get through. The level's pretty buggy. I don't have to be at my neighbor's house tomorrow. Another job. The cats are going to want to eat. Because there's going to be a bunch of kids knocking on the door and stuff every 5 seconds. So she said I don't need to be there tonight. What is wrong with this game? It's glitched. Soft lock, though. Okay. It fixed itself. It's not like this game is long anyway. If that kind of thing happens, it's annoying, but it's not like a JRPG crashing on you when you haven't saved in like 3 hours. You can beat this game at least twice in 3 hours. I would have been annoyed, but it would have been a deal breaker. Time for the last level. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks Remaster. I would like that. That was a good game. Probably would be the best Mortal Kombat game they put out in a long time. I know a lot of people didn't like 11. I don't precisely know why. I don't really follow the Mortal Kombat community, but I think 11, I think people don't like that game. I guess it has like less creative freedom or something. Really doubled down on the esports with it. I don't really know anything about that game. That tournament where some guy Some guy beat someone else by just doing Shiva's ground pound over and over. It caused all this controversy, and then they nerfed it. Everything wrong with fighting games right there. Someone wins thousands of dollars spamming an abusable move on somebody else's plugin. And then they just nerf it. They do a hotfix. Definitely see why some people don't like playing modern fighting games for that reason. Everything gets nerfed through knee-jerk reactions, and like the developers don't have any idea how to like nerf something, but like still make people want to pick the character. That's like something they still haven't gotten around. It's like, okay, you can nerf whatever's making them, making everybody pick them. It's making the game boring, yes, but usually what that means is they nerf them to the point where nobody places them anymore. Which is not the answer either. Fighting games are so influenced by esports and the spectator experience now. I feel like they have to do shit like that. I definitely like how the battle for the grid people do it. It's like, alright, we admit our character's busted. We'll take out like this infinite or this weird unblockable or whatever. But people still pick them. They're not completely useless. Some of the characters in that game have been nerfed like 4 times. They're still strong. Like, why does a Power Rangers fighting game have a better idea of how to balance shit than big stuff like Street Fighter, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball? It's like, no, we're just gonna make it so nobody picks that character ever again. No, it's because all the money's in sponsored streams and stuff. Marvel 2 doesn't have infinites, though. The game has infinite prevention. You get like 50 hits things, they get dizzy. Marvel 2 is mostly, you know, Storm and Magneto could just put you in resets. You can barely tell which way to block. Since you weren't actually stuck in hit stun, they can kill you really easily like that. was their way of fixing the infinites. I felt that game was boring competitively. They just like shat that game out because they were using the license. As much as people have nostalgia for that game, they seem to like not really remember that they just crapped that game out. They didn't even try to balance it. You know, they weren't gonna have the license anymore, so like we're just gonna dump all these sprites in the game and that's it. It's just really all that game is. It's still a great game, but you go back and play it when you're older and you realize it's like, well, they didn't bother to balance any of the characters at all. Which is why, like, there's so few of them used competitively, and the ones that are used competitively, they have to have a top-tier assist behind them. No one else is really viable. You had the character specialist that could, like, do crazy stuff, but... like, if you're at the arcade and you want to win, you're not going to be picking, like, Sun and Zangief and Charlie. Like, you might as well just give the other person a quarter at that point. Those characters just can't compete.
Look, my children, we have company. Let's be sure to provide the warmest of welcome. Mr. Yoshima, so good to meet you in the flesh. As you can see, your children are fine, and I am sure you will be pleased.
Oh, this
to
is the
know
end right here.
that they are now
This is the
part
end of the game,
the
last boss.
clan. Such a pity your wife couldn't join us. If only she had handed over your training manual.
This game does not
You
overstay
have
its welcome.
avoided all this unpleasantness. I can see it's unlikely that you will be sharing your training secrets. So, why not join us? And we can be one.
Yeah, this is meant to be replayable. There's lots of secrets. There's 3 endings for every character. There's a gear system.
No clan.
It's,
and you can join your family of demons.
It's not
in
your standard
hell.
game that's padded out like crazy.
Gets them by ninja.
This game is also made by 2 people, so they like don't have the they don't have the money to pad out their game. No! Fuck. Ah. Glitch. Well, I have to do that again. Fuck, man. I'll take the money. I gotta do that level again. I didn't get the gemstone. I didn't kick his head off. That was S rank though, not bad. Yeah, I gotta do that again. That's the bad ending. But I want to keep my money, so... That sucks. Oh, you're gonna get to watch that again. Yeah, see, that's the bad ending. You don't kick his head off. If you don't kick his head off, then, and you don't have the gemstones, then you get the bad ending. Yeah, that sucks. Let's just put it on the easiest difficulty and get through this faster. I just did it on the harder difficulty, so... Yeah, I need to kick his head off. He died too quick. Well, it's kind of like a victory lap. This is kind of like a victory lap now. I already beat the game again. It's just I didn't get the ending, so I'm gonna go do this one more time. No, I knew exactly what to do. It's just he both died at the same time. I couldn't hit him. I got screwed out of the ending. This is gonna go a lot faster this time. I like the first Beautiful Joe. I think the second one was not very good. First one is a great game. Probably one of the best tokusatsu games. Second one, not so much. Second one's too gimmicky. No, the second one tried to make it seem like it had more depth because they added an extra character, but she sucks for combat. She's completely useless to fight anything. She's just a glorified puzzle solver. Which was a problem Portrait of Ruin had. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin and Beautiful Joe 2 are pretty similar. He tried to sell it as like making it more in depth by having two characters you can control at once, but both games have the same problem. You have one character that you use for everything combat oriented, and then all the other character does is just help you solve puzzles. Which isn't bad. I mean, it definitely was unique in that regard, but like you could just take that out and the game would not be any worse. That was kind of the problem I had with it. I mean, it goes back to what I say about these kinds of games anyway, when you put puzzles in them. You're lucky if they're interesting to do, even once. But when you put so many of them in your game, and you expect people to play it more than once, that shit just gets in the way. That's the problem I have with it. That was the best thing about DMC5, is they took out all the puzzles. No puzzles in that game. Which is what made that game actually fun to play more than once. Not usual DMC stuff where it's like, well, this is fun until you have to go backtrack and solve some dumb puzzle to get back to what the game's supposed to be about, fighting. I feel like with Beautiful Joe 2, they kind of really doubled down on that kind of design. It's fun to solve them once, I'll give it that. But then every time you play the game after that, you still have to do them, and you're already tired of them at that point. You have nothing left to prove, you already solved them the first time. Yeah, DMC5 has no puzzles at all. It's incredible. Not one puzzle in that game.
Look, my children.
It's actually a lot like this game.
Let's be sure.
Well, this game does have mild puzzles, but they're designed in a way where there's lots of secrets around to get and stuff too, so it's like not that bad. But yeah, 5 has no puzzles whatsoever. They finally learned. It only took them 18 years to realize the puzzles suck after you play the game more than once. They make you want to play the game less. DMC is a 9 out of 10 game. That's an amazing game. I really stand by that being one of the best games ever made, because they managed to deliver a good story and great gameplay that, you know, lot of these smaller games can't even get come close to surpassing. But they want you to play through the game 5 times, and you gotta do those obnoxious ass puzzles every time. That shit game design. No, I didn't play that one. Yeah, I am an OG, but I make no money, so don't really brag about it much. But yes, I've been doing this since 2005. The algorithm does not like me.
Over my shoulder. Let's get you home.
Oh damn, there's still demons. Well, I gotta get the next ending after that then. Oh. There we go. Second playthrough. Second playthrough and second best ending. Apparently the last ending's really hard to get. How old was I when I made the channel? 19. Fresh out of high school. Yeah, I made the channel when I was 19. Alright. Well. The third ending is really hard to get. I don't know the game well enough. That's only like my, well, technically my third playthrough because I did one at my other job earlier. Yeah, this is a very replayable game. It's not long. It doesn't overstay its welcome, which I think are really nice things about it. There's no padding. It's pretty much just a quick, like, bite-sized experience.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's not gonna be for everybody.
Farewell.
But I don't think the guy that made this, Steve and his brother, I don't think they were trying to really make it like that. So, like, these are the kind of people we want to play our game, and we don't really care about, you know, lowest common denominator shit.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't really care that I had to cheat to get my items back on here, because I bought the game on Switch. I bought the game on Switch to support, and also because I have my other job I do with the cats and stuff. That's mostly where I use my Switch. Right now I'm just gonna try to get different character builds and stuff.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, he straight up told me to cheat because there was a bug where when you do the feng shui here, where is it? You do the feng shui and you changed your. If you change the location of your dojo, then the items got deleted. So he told me like, oh, just go into the file and give yourself the money back, which is what I did. But Switch, you obviously can't do that. Now I'm better at the game in general, so. I don't know, the stats don't really make you invincible. They have really cool properties and stuff. They're not like... It's not like just one-shot everything. Oh. Oh, it's fine. The best ending is really hard to get, and I probably need to do a couple more playthroughs to really understand where everything is. There's a lot of secrets in that game. There's secrets, like, everywhere. I don't really know where they all are yet. It's nice to have a game like that come out. Nice to have a game like that come out that's not about being 800 hours long. A bunch of padding and shit. It's like, it's just a straightforward game. Just to get through it, it's straightforward, but like getting the endings and stuff is really difficult. I'll probably practice that some more off camera before I play that again. That was a good run though. I did pretty good. I made some mistakes, but I'm trying to find that ending. Oh, here we go. No, I recommend Okinawa Rush. It's just uh, it's going to be very humbling when you first play it because it doesn't play like anything else. It doesn't play like a beat 'em up. It's not really it's not designed around staggering. You know, most beat 'em ups are like you need to find a way to capitalize on an opening and land your best combo and stuff. It's more like you have to parry the enemies and learn what move beats what and stuff. So playing it, you try to play it like a beat 'em up. I didn't like the game when I first played it. I couldn't get into it, but as I got better at it, it really started to open up. I mean, it's not easy to make something that's not very derivative after video games have been around for so many decades now. But they actually did manage to do that for the most part. They combined it. They combined platformer and like fighting game mechanics. But even that, it's very different. It's not a combo game at all. If you want a combo game, it's not gonna please you. But looking for something that tries to do something new, I think it's well worth the price. You just have to be one of those people that doesn't want the game to be 800 hours long because people are so obsessed with that these days. I'd rather have a 1 to 3 hour game that I can play repeatedly instead of some 80-hour game that I'll never touch again. And like 50 of those 80 hours, I hate playing it. I'm all for more arcade style games. And don't overstay their welcome. The focus is on the gameplay and secrets and getting better at it and stuff. Not 800 hours of cutscenes and forced walking sections and escort missions and shit. Very refreshing to play that game, especially in this year. A lot of the most fun games I played this year have not been big releases. A lot of them have been smaller ones. 2020 was a really good year for me. There were a lot of really great games last year. This year, the best stuff I played has pretty much just almost exclusively been indies. Indies and 2 service games. Those are like the best games for me this year. But like all the bigger budget stuff, all of it was very disappointing. Tales of Arise was disappointing. Samurai Warriors 5 disappointing. PSO2 New Genesis sucks. Those were like the games I was looking forward to the most, and none of them really delivered for me. But there's been small stuff like Okinawa Rush, Critadel, Punishing Gray Raven, Pinnacle of Combat. Like those are the games I put the most time into. This was the year I quit service games too. I quit a lot of the service games I used to play. I quit Honkai Impact, and I quit KOF All Star. I quit those games cold turkey, which kind of sucks. I kind of did that because I knew I couldn't support like playing all those service games. I don't have the money. Maybe I would still have the time, but now that I'm doing this other job and stuff, it's hard to fit all that in. But I quit those for like New Genesis and stuff. I thought that game was going to be something I was going to play for like years, but I can't stand that game. I loathe playing it. It's very disappointing. I have a lot of doubts that they'll be able to turn it around. So, past few weeks I haven't been playing any of my service games at all, actually, because the controller I use for my phone has analog stick drift, and the company that made it, they're digging around and they're not giving me a replacement. So I haven't really been playing any service games really. Only DFO. That's the only thing I've been playing. Everything else has been just normal games. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight, folks. I hope you liked the stream tonight. Definitely helped me to get my mind off my anxiety and shit. I'm glad I had a good stream. I did not get pissed off. I didn't have an episode. I just played some fun games and relaxed, and I think I really needed that tonight. So, thanks to you guys for hanging out. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I didn't realize it was so late. I've been on for a while. Like I started really late too. I'll probably try to fit another one in the afternoon. Maybe I'll play through Okinawa Rush again. Maybe some more Arise grinding. Okinawa Rush is good for an overview, since I've beaten that game twice. So, if you want to learn more about how that game works, I'll put up an overview. If not later today, then tomorrow. I've been under a lot of stress lately, and my mental illnesses, they actually cause me physical pain. And sometimes it makes it really hard to function. So with that in mind, I don't want to make any big promises, but seems like people really like watching Okinawa Rush, and it's not an easy game to pick up. The game does not really explain much of anything. It's very much old school in design. It's more about discovering things than having like pages and pages of forced tutorials telling you how everything works. Which, to be honest, after I've beaten the game almost 3 times, I definitely feel like the game could use those things. But it's a game, they want you to discover things. At the very least, go find somebody who can teach you. Very replayable game. I definitely didn't like it at the start. I was very frustrated with it, but I was having a pretty rough night that night. After I got better at it, it's been a lot more fun. It's the right length for a stream game, too, so could probably do playthroughs of that on the side. Next thing I'll be doing tomorrow, Legend of Tianding comes out. So I'll be doing that. That game's like $20. The rest of this month, I really don't have anything planned. I don't think there's anything else coming out in November. I know that the channel doing badly it's not my fault. I need to stop beating myself up over it. The algorithm is bad for one, and then also there just hasn't really been any good big games for me lately. A lot of the big games this year are really disappointing. Well, Ninja Turtles does not have a release date, and that's not coming out this year. That got pushed back to next year. Probably a lot more indie games. I know that's not for everybody, but to be honest with you, those games have been a lot better put together than a lot of the big stuff I played this year. A lot of the big shit I played this year has really failed to deliver on almost every aspect besides graphics. Gameplay sucked. So I've got a lot of indie games I'm looking forward to. I know that that's not going to do well for my channel, and I don't really care. I know with donations and stuff, I'll make up the difference. Yeah, this year's been pretty disappointing, really. For larger scale games, has been very disappointing for me. I did like Kingdom Hearts 3, but the only reason that counts as a 2021 game is because I didn't play it until it came out on PC. It came out on PC like 6 months ago. And that game has a lot of cool mods and stuff. I want to try that out at some point. But other than that, like big like $60 game tier, like there just really hasn't been anything. It's really been smaller games, indies and stuff, like the game I was just playing had been really holding it down for me. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's good that I don't need $70 games to be entertained. But in terms of making money on this channel, it legit sucks when things you're counting on to really like and play for a long time just don't deliver. I know that's not my fault. Anyway, I will see you guys probably after I have lunch, because I won't be working at my neighbor's house tonight because of Halloween. So yeah, I'll probably do some more streams. See you then.